Ba-dum. What's going on, traders? My name's John. Welcome to the channel. We trade options here. And today, the big subject is Tesla. S&P 500 inclusion by the end of the week. Starting next Monday, December 21, they should be in the S&P 500 officially. Now, Tesla looks poised for a breakout, so we're going to jump into the charts here. And I'm going to show you what I'm looking at, what I see, and I need to maybe take some more time to consider a position. I'm not sure yet, but maybe by the end of the day I'll know if I decide to. So check it out. Let's jump in the platform, take a peek. Okay, so right now we're in the SPY. Let's go to Tesla. TSLA. And as we see this pop up in the platform, you're going to see quite a few things. We're on the daily chart right now. How about we go out to a further out time frame? Let's check out the weekly just for fun. Okay, parabolic, basically since 2019. Interesting, but let's break it down a little tighter. Let's go to the daily. And you're going to see a lot of levels here of support and a really key one at resistance. The 650 level is a pretty heavy resistance that we've tested a few times these last about week, I think. So let's break it down even further. Now as we go to the 30-minute chart, you're going to see something interesting. We're going to have an upward sloping trend line and this heavy resistance at an all-time high, 654.32. So I'll take this even further. Let's just say 15-minute chart. Excuse me again. And as we go here, I'll start mapping these out so we can see these a little cleaner. So I'll go trend line. I'll go from the low here at 566.34. And for fun, let's match it to this low here. Boom. And I'm going to right click on this line and just edit this so it's a little cleaner. So let's change the color first. I'll go, I don't know, nice bright yellow. And then this right extension, I'm gonna actually extend it out so we can have a better look at this trend line. So you can see right here, we are respecting this. Very clean. I do like that look. And that is one of the reasons I'm having a little bit of conviction in regards to Tesla. Now where this gets more interesting for us is certainly gonna be the price levels of resistance. Now we can set it at the 654, but realistically 650 we keep testing and failing. Basically you'll see like high volume drops here, a nice high volume jump from here at the 566. So we are looking at that 650 level, and really there hasn't been any volume. So that's been the biggest thing I've noticed is on a week when about 40% of the float is supposed to be picked up, there is very little volume in Tesla. You'll see we'll go back out again, maybe the weekly, and just look at how the volumes play out, right? Massive volume days, basically all year. And then we had a high volume week last week, but really if you compare it to early in the year, it's nothing. And that is a big convictor for me that we need to go higher. We need to see this chart go higher. There is likely to be a lot of demand for Tesla, and that's why I'm playing probabilities here. When you look at trades, you should always consider looking at things in terms of probabilities rather than, win or lose. If you kind of go binary, you'll tend to make poorer decisions. So when I look at this kind of swings the probabilities higher just from what we talked about. Now, here's the downsides. Here's where we could see some risk in the market. So I'm going to go to the S&P 500, SPY, and you're going to see we are basically jumping off of this trend line constantly. So this is a really big resistance trend line that we've respected quite a few times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. So we've respected this multiple times, and we need to see some better conviction. We're basically in a very frothy, kind of toppy area here. And so that's something I am watching significantly, because if the overall market drops, you can always see maybe other companies, even big movers like Tesla, be affected by such a move. So let's keep looking. The VIX now for volatility. Usually when these spike high, that's because of big drops in prices. Now let me get out of this. Boom. I like to have my pointer. So early in the year, with the massive COVID spike, you can see we jumped to a massive level in the VIX. That was really high. And we've trended lower and lower since. Great. But although we're getting lower highs, you can see we're hitting a floor continually. And we're going to keep testing this 20 level support until we finally just fade below it. And there's still so much uncertainty in the market. And that's the exact reason this keeps bouncing. Every time we get close, bounce. We get close, it's going to hold and bounce. And then what I'm going to see here is we're probably going to come back down again and test. The likelihood is a bounce, but with other things, say a vaccine in the works, maybe some type of stimulus, if the market is happy, we're probably going to see ourselves break below that 20 level. But that's really the key thing I'm looking for. Now, how do we play Tesla this week? Well, in my eyes, I think anything that is expiring this month is very dangerous. I'm really not a fan of that unless we see a big drop in the market. Then I'm willing to maybe speculate again at something shorter term. But most of the calls and options I'm searching for are going to be later on in 2021. Really, I'm trying to play off of Q1 and Q2 earnings. And so anything that's like 6 months, 8 months out are in my ballpark of interest for now. However, please note, I do have some options that expire in January 15th and in February as well. So it's a mixed bag, but what I would say is, always keep your risk in check. These are for educational purposes only. And ultimately speaking, you want to kind of play in probabilities. That's always the way to do it. So work with your probabilities. Make sure you are being smart with your risk. And I just want to get that quick update out there. So if you liked it, please feel free, subscribe, hit a like, and check out the other videos. They're usually a little more edited than this, but because we're at a key junction point, I felt it was necessary to do something that's a little bit less produced and out there for you guys. So take it easy. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye.